Look, it's Manitoba. Great province, but in many ways a poor province. Some things are going well there economically, but it has a terrible economic underclass, a long-term problem, unemployed people, not enough education, problems with alcoholism and drug abuse, problems with violence, including sexual abuse. Of course, anyone who's been to Winnipeg knows I'm talking, of course, about Manitoba's Aboriginal population, particularly urban Indians who have moved off the reserve, come to the city, but have found no luck there. In fact, they've found all sorts of other dysfunction. Winnipeg's a great city, but you can't walk through it without immediately realizing it has a lot of work to do, a lot of souls who need saving, a lot of mouths that need feeding, a lot of people who need care. And there are people, the original Canadians. If we have a duty to anyone in the world, isn't it to them? Don't get me started on the 100 problems with our Indian Act and our reserves. I know them well. I'm not endorsing the current system, which I regard as an apartheid-style anachronism. But put aside any details of what the actual solution is. My point is, if we are to bring in more solutions, more healthcare, more welfare, more social workers, more doctors, more nurses, more food banks, more jobs, more training, more teachers, more money, especially to Manitoba, why should it go to foreigners who we know as a matter of law are fake? They are liars. They're conning us. They're coming from Minnesota. They're not even Syrians fresh off the plane from the region. Although, as you know, the vast majority of Syrians that Canada has taken aren't from Syria either. They were already integrated into Turkey and Jordan and Lebanon, living in apartments, having jobs. But these folks have simply walked across a field in Manitoba from the United States. They're not even from the region. They're from Minnesota. And now we're hearing about hundreds of Mexican illegals coming from the States too, Mexicans, because Trump is going to enforce the law. And just in time, Justin Trudeau announces he won't enforce the law. It's crushing Manitoba social services. Who knows how much money? Tens of thousands of dollars per migrant? So does that mean millions of dollars altogether, or are we in the tens of millions yet? And that's just so far. It gets warmer in the spring. This trickle of migrants will turn into a torrent. Don't doubt it will hit $100 million. The previous Syrian migrant wave is well into the billions.